Electric cars are the vehicles of the future. After all, when you consider that gas-powered cars are continuing to pollute our earth and empty our wallets at the pump, high-quality electric cars have become increasingly popular. Here are 10 of the most awesome electric cars. Number 10. The 2021 Volkswagen ID.3. Well, Volkswagen may be best known for its gas-powered classics, such as the Beetle and the Jetta. In 2021, they'll be rolling out an entirely new vehicle that will propel the company into the electronic age known as the Volkswagen ID.3. The sporty-looking car has a compact yet clean design, taking a number of classic Volkswagen elements and improving upon them in order to make a modern vehicle. Now we'll be the first to admit that the car specs aren't all too great. After all, despite its small size and lightweight, its battery boasts a range of just 320 kilometers and its standard model, a max speed of just 160 kilometers per hour, and a relatively unimpressive 1-speed direct drive. And where it stands apart from its competition is in its price and choice of materials, as it not only sports a high-quality interior and a great panoramic roof, but also a low price tag of just $42,250 within Germany, and likely only slightly more outside of the country as a result. If you're looking for a small hatchback that is as stylish as it is affordable, then the ID.3 may be your best bet. Number 9. The Polestar 2. Well, international cooperation is not always the norm, and the electric car market Polestar is certainly an exception to this trend. That's because the company has the distinction of being Sino-Swedish, as it's jointly owned by Volvo Car Group in Sweden, and his parent company Geely in China, with his headquarters being in the Swedish city of Gothenburg and his production occurring in Chengdu, China. Now the Polestar is unique for its minimalist design, as his body looks like that of a sedan along with a sloping roof and rear hatch. Similarly, its interior is also quite minimalist, as it features clean lines and consistent color scheme, a Google-powered, iPad-like display, and depending on your preference, the option to cover everything in either eco-friendly vegan fabric or leather. Whichever, where the car doesn't hold back is performance, as they can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour at 1 second, features all-wheel drive, and has a range of about 305 kilometers. But, well, when you consider that the car costs a rather reasonable $61,200 for its base model, it becomes clear that this is a great mid-level option for any electric car enthusiast. Number 8. A Karma Revero GT. If you're looking for a car that has the looks of a Ferrari without coming in with the same amount of consumption or cost, then the Karma Revero GT may be the vehicle for you. For reference, Karma is an American-based but Chinese-owned luxury electric car automaker that was founded back in November of 2015. And despite the fact that Chinese companies often get a bad rap from car enthusiasts, Karma has been able to help change that narrative. That's because it's an exceptionally high-quality vehicle, as it can not only accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.5 seconds, but also has a range of about 600 kilometers, a luxury Scottish leather and reclaimed wood interior, and our proprietary feature, that is the sound of silence. Thanks to us, lack of an internal combustion engine. As a result, it is able to cut down on both emissions and noise pollution, making it one of the greenest cars on the market. Moreover, due to the fact that its price comes in at over $140,000, it certainly isn't affordable for the average buyer. Number 7. The Tesla Model 3. As far as affordability goes, the Model 3 has become the gold standard in the electric car market, because at a cost of just $311.90 after federal tax credits, it's easily one of the best value for money vehicles out there. Now, what do you receive for this price? You may ask. Well, you get a vehicle with a range of 400 kilometers, top speed of 225 kilometers per hour, and the ability to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3 seconds. Each car also comes with an autopilot, which allows the Model 3 to steer, accelerate, and brake automatically for other vehicles and pedestrians within its liner and self-driving capabilities. Well, the vehicles to drive and overtake cars independently, auto lane change, auto park, impressively drive to you in a parking lot when summoned. As a result of these capabilities and this impressive tech, the Model 3 has been a great success, and in fact, it was so popular that it was the top-selling electric vehicle in 2018. Best of all, when you consider that multiple rather affordable add-ons can be included to make the car go even faster, look nicer, or last longer, it becomes clear that this is the dream vehicle for many car enthusiasts. Number 6. While boxy vehicles may not be the most common style of automobile on the road today, if you're a fan of this futuristic look, then the Ballinger B1 may be for you. That's because this sports utility truck, which is reminiscent of popular gas guzzling vehicles, such as a Jeep Wrangler, only Land Rover LR4 is easily one of the most high-tech electric trucks in its class. That's because, although it has relatively weak, yet serviceable range of 320 kilometers, it has an impressive max payload of over 2,250 kilograms. Sports all-wheel drive can be offloaded on virtually any terrain, and has a dual motor that produces 614 horsepower. When you also consider that it has an all-black interior with silver accents that makes it a stylish as it is sufficient, it comes as no surprise that the Ballinger B1 comes in at a price of $125,000. Number 5. The 2021 Lotus. If you're looking for a car that combines stylish looks and stellar, sporty performance, look no further than the Lotus Vios, because while this hypercar may cost a staggeringly high $2-3 million in dollars, its stats make it nothing short of accepted. You see, the design itself is top-notch as the car features staggered magazine, easy in wheels, the low carbon fiber body, and a Venturi panel each rear quarter. Interestingly enough, both of them, these Venturi panels have the ability to optimize airflow and shine with LED lights at night, allowing them to help make the Vios stand out. To top this off, the VA takes aerodynamics so seriously that it doesn't have any rear view mirrors. Instead, it has front wing cameras that have automatically deployed when the doors are unlocked, with those cameras having the ability to send images to 3 screens located inside the cabin. This unique design is further complemented by an expertly crafted engine, as it features 4 electric motors that generate a grand total of 1,972 horsepower and 570 kilograms of torque. Reference. That's almost double the horsepower of the more famous yet even more expensive Aston Martin Valkyrie. As a result, the MV8 can reach a top speed of more than 320 kilometers per hour, and can likely accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 3 seconds. Yet, best of all, the Fovia is as stunning as it is practical, as its electric engine not only has 400 kilometers of range per charge, I can fill up from empty to full in just 18 minutes, and such the Luda Silvia is clearly one of the most high-performance electric vehicles out there. However, which is 130 in existence, and with them coming in at a price of about $2-3 million bucks, these cars certainly aren't easy to come by. Number 4. The Rimac C2. While the Lotus Severe may be an impressive electric hypercar, the Rimac 2 certainly gives it a run for its money. That's despite the Croatian from Rimac having founded in 2009. It has created a vehicle with a design, a set of specs and capabilities that arguably are classes its competition. Now the car's abilities are impressive, as it can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 1.85 seconds, and has a top speed of 412 kilometers per hour, largely thanks to what's 1,914 horsepower engine. However, this engine is not the only part of a car that's incredible, because it has a number of technologies that are not seen on many other cars. Most notably, it features all-wheel torque steering that allows the amount of torque in the vehicle to be custom set. Each wheel has a driving coach function that allows it to give tips for those trying to perform a racetrack or learn how to drive, and has a high-tech array of 8 onboard cameras, 2 lidars, 6 radar remitters, 12 ultrasonic sensors, a GPS, and an IMU sensor for autonomous driving. Yet all of this doesn't even factor into the design, which is complete with a full carbon fiber monolog body, integrated structural battery pack, and rear carbon subframe, butterfly-style doors, and specially crafted aerodynamic wheels. As a result, when packaged together, all of these features make for an incredible car. However, due to its beauty and functionality, it comes in at a heavy price of $2.1 million. When you consider that the 150 renditions of it built so far almost completely sold out in a span of 3 weeks, it becomes clear that this is a hot commodity. Number 3. The Fisker Ocean. As far as sustainability goes, few cars can match the Fisker Ocean. That's because, although it's still in its prototype stage and will likely not hit the market until 2022, it has a number of unique eco-friendly features. One of the most notable is its interior, which uses a combination of both low-emission and vegan polycarbonate rayon, along with trimmings derived from polyester fibers, recycled bottles, and plastic, in order to make stunning and sustainable surfaces. The wheels also have a neutral impact on landfills, as any excess rubber from a tire-making process is repurposed and reused rather than dumped. Best of all, the Fisker Ocean even features an optimal full-length solar roof, or supports the car's electric power source boost. fuel efficiency, and lowers carbon dioxide emissions. Get all of these eco-friendly features haven't prevented this vehicle from being extremely functional. That's because it was designed to hit the road, and as such has enough room to seat 5 adults comfortably while also having an impressive 566 to 708 liters of trunk space, and also has a 300-plus horsepower engine that can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 3 seconds, and has a 480-kilometer range that makes it perfect for nearly any road trip. When you then consider the car's four-wheel drive gives it off-road capabilities not present in many other electric cars, it becomes clear that the Fisker Ocean really is a multi-purpose vehicle. But best of all, due to it costing just $37,499, and even less once federal tax credits are applied, this car truly is an affordable option for most vehicle owners. Number 2. Kandi K27. We already know what you're thinking. Why the heck would anyone want to buy a vehicle that looks like this? After all, the thing looks like an ugly toy car, and due to its small size, it isn't exactly the most functional thing out there. But bear with us because this electrical vehicle has a lot more to offer than what meets the eye. Now for some background. Kandi is an auto company based out of China, and was even publicly traded on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol KND. And while it's mainly operated outside of North America, it released the Model K23 in the United States in August of this year, and in many respects it is a pretty lackluster car after all. Not only is it small in size and has a limited interior space, it has a max speed of just 110 kilometers per hour, a range of about 315 kilometers front wheel, rather than 4-wheel or all-wheel drive, and a charging time of about 7.5 hours. However, where it stands apart from the rest in a very positive way is with its attractive price. That's because it chose $27,499 at its base price, $19,999 after the US federal tax credit, and even less in states that have additional credits. This car is one of the most affordable new cars on the market, amongst both gas and electric cars. And when you consider that it even has an 80,000-kilometer warranty on the car itself and the 100,000-kilometer warranty on the battery, you can drive with a peace of mind that if the car ends up being effective in any way, your small investment will be refunded. As such, for those who are looking to enter the electric vehicle market on the cheap, Kandi K23 really isn't all that bad. Number 1. NIO. Out of all the up-and-coming electric car brands out there, few are as quite as impressive as NIO. That's because despite only being founded in 2014, it has emerged as the Chinese version of Tesla, as its growth in the market has been ahead of nearly all of its competitors. This is largely thanks to the CEO, William Li, who despite coming from humble beginnings on a rural dairy farm, eventually grew to Elon Musk-like status by becoming a multi-billionaire, with Forbes estimating his net worth to be about $8 billion in September of 2019. However, out of all the cars that NIO has produced, the ES8 has been the most impressive. That's because in nearly all areas of its design and components, it is comparable, if not better, to its North American counterparts. Now, body of the car itself is made out of about 97% aluminum. It has a sleek shape that is classy yet not all that bulky. Its front and rear motors feature all-wheel drive and has active air suspension on all tires, longing to perform well in a variety of conditions and to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 4 seconds. I'm also supporting a 500-kilometer range. Interestingly enough, to complement this range, NIO has decided not to use power stations akin to Tesla's, but rather has built 143 battery swap stations across 64 Chinese cities, although we're 800,000 swap batteries being ready in storage. Best of all, at a Chinese price that is equivalent to just $68,000, it will likely be able to compete well with its Tesla counter for parts when it eventually enters the American and European. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel for more information and amazing content. See you in the next video.